what she want. Turn it up loud and let that bump. Everybody love the fun.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show has action out of the AL Central. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the Cleveland Guardians. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby, and we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a three-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And today's starting pitcher, Aaron Civale. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
And here it comes. Falling behind 2-1.
2-1.
The wind of the pitch.
Hey. 2-2 now.
Out there to center, Dominguez moving under this one. Calls it in, and there's one away. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Well, what I love about it is it's an organizational philosophy. Whether you go to instructional league, whether you go to spring training, you see these guys even during batting practice when it doesn't matter. They're practicing that type of approach, Boog. And when you have that filtering through the organization, even when you call up a player, he steps right in and continues with the pattern that they have established at this level, which ultimately leads to a lot of success.
Got him. And now 2 gone.
Well, really nice job of finishing the hitter off right there. Glove side command, fastball firm to the outside corner. Tell you what, very difficult to do anything with that pitch, even if you do swing.
So up next for Chicago, Luis Robert. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. Next offering is in for a strike. You translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is life. Ground ball up the middle, and that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Really nice job, a 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Eloy Jimenez now. And the right-hander deals. Robert on the go. Go to second. Out there. And that ends the inning.
Well, trying to get in the scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Bottom of the first, and on the hill, the big righty, Lance Lynn. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. Some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Righty delivers. Bounce to the right. Throw on to Rizzo, and Ramirez is set down.
Batting second.
Here's the Guardians lineup now. This has been a good, productive lineup so far this year, currently ranking among the better teams in terms of total hits and runs per game.
Well, you know, this lineup sees it as very important to put the ball in play, Boog. I mean, this is an age where strikeouts are up so high and guys are swinging and missing, going for the fences. But if you can increase that contact rate, you can be a dangerous club. You get more guys on base, and then all of a sudden, when that big swing comes through, you're plating more runs. So we'll see if this pitcher can get some soft contact, let the defense work behind it.
Grandal right there to make the grab. And there's 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Patrick Conley.
2 outs, base is empty. So in now for Cleveland, Patrick Conley. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. The next pitch misses, and it's 3-2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Next pitch is popped up. Gonzalez settles underneath it. Makes the catch, inning over. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. Scoreless after 1. Second inning set to go. Here's Eloy Jimenez. And it goes just foul. Righty to the plate. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Bell settles under it and makes the catch. And there's 1 away.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Soler.
Jorge Soler up at the plate, having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
1 down, base is empty. Hit hard, that gets through.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Yasmani Grandal.
Man at first with 1 gone. And now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. That one in for a strike, 2 and 2. The pitch. Bounced up the middle. Oh, great stop. Arias to second, on to first, double play. And that's the inning.
Making it look easy at the Keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Enters the day 3rd in the American League batting race. One now. And he grounds 1 to the right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And quickly 1 away in the second.
Batting 5th, the first baseman, Josh Bell.
Here's Josh Bell. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
The right fielder,
Brett Phillips digs in for the Guardians. And a pitch. That one ripped right center field. Back there. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Batting 7, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Here's Gary Sanchez now. Next offering is down low. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Here's the 2-2. This to third, and it gets by him. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Well, every double play turn starts with getting one, and even though these guys work on these plays during batting practice over and over again, sometimes at game speed you can still mess it up. Could have been 2 outs. Instead, they get nothing.
So after the error, it's runners at first and second. Got him. And that will end the inning. We head on now to the top of the third. We're tied 0-0. Welcome back. And now the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Next one misses. 3-1. The pitch. And that's in for a strike. Payoff pitch. And that one fouled off. Line drive, caught.
Batting 8, the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
And next to hit for the Sox, Miguel Andujar. 2 for 8 in the series so far. Top of the third, no score. The 1-2. Tapped softly on the ground. Whips it to first on the run. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting 9, the third baseman, Josh Young.
Here's Josh Young, having a really nice first season in the big leagues. Definitely a Rookie of the Year candidate. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And a pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Number 38 drifts towards it. Makes the grab. And that is that. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. Still no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Gabriel Arias. Here's a 1-1. They say you win.
Now, 1-2.
Fastball, and he gets out of the way. And the righty deals. This ball's chopped on the ground. Gets it to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
The batter, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The 2-1. And that one wrapped foul. Here comes the pitch. And it's filled up.
2 strikes.
And he deals. Ramirez swings and lifts this one deep to left. That'll touch down off the base of the fence. Robert to third. In there safely. Runner at third with 1 gone. Here's a speed threat, Jason Dominguez. Next offering is in for a strike. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 2 away now.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Next pitch is downstairs. Kicks and deals. On the ground, right side. Madrigal on to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Guardians lead 1, and we're still knotted at 0. Here in Cleveland, here's the second baseman, Nick Madrigal. That one lifted to left. Number 38 gliding back. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Romy Gonzalez.
So digging in, Romy Gonzalez. The pitch. That one finds the zone, and the count is even, 2-2. Stays alive. Next offering is fouled back. And a pitch. Hit weakly on the ground towards second. Whips it to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Luis Roberts.
And now it's Luis Robert. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Late swing fouled off. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Puts the squeeze on it, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Down in order go the White Sox, and we are still scoreless. Back now at Progressive Field. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Shohei Ohtani. Right-hander kicks, deals. And a foul ball. Got him looking. And one away.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
On the ground to first and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
One down. Brett Phillips digs in for the Guardians. Kicks and fires. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat, and I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
And now it's the catcher, Gary Sanchez. That one ran inside, almost got him.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Here's a 2-1. Hard ground ball, base knock. 1 run is in. Now a long throw home, but it's offline. He will score, and they take a 2-run lead.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Gabriel Arias getting ready to hit. First time up, he grounded to third. Number 38, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. We played 4. It's the Guardians 2 and the White Sox nothing. New inning getting started. Now the left fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
That's out to center field. Dominguez brings it in, and there's 1 down.
Up next for the White Sox, the right fielder, Jorge Soler.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Jorge Soler.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Next offering is downstairs. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and aggressive defensive shifting, defense isn't necessarily just about making errors. Are you able to get to balls? Are you able to fill spots where guys hit the ball? Next pitch misses, and the count is 3-1.
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Jorge Soler goes deep. Homer number 25 of the year. It's 2-1.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
And now, Yasmani Grandal. 0 for 1 so far. The pitch. That one fouled off. 2-2. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That, or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be most consistent for that hitter, regardless of who the pitcher is on the mound.
This one blasted the other way, down the line, and it's a foul ball.
That was a nice bid right there to try to tie up this ball game. Just couldn't keep it from bending foul. He looked locked in on that swing. Pitcher better be careful with him right now.
And down on strikes he goes, and there's 2 away. Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate.
Anthony.
Here's a 1-2. That one missed. Left-hand batter waits. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Two now. Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And a swing and a miss. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Sox move closer on the solo homer. And it's now a 2-1 ball game.
I got my bands up. 20s, 50s, 100s in my hand. VIP, I'm cooling like a fan.
Back here at the ballpark, now it's Jose Ramirez. Ball to strike. The other way, and he beats the shift.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Next to hit, Jason Dominguez. Ramirez gets his lead at first, nobody out. Next offering misses, and the count is 3-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
And here it comes. Line drive. And that one pulled down by Jimenez.
The batter, number 8. Shortstop, Patrick Conley.
Now at the plate, Patrick Conley. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second, and that's ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
The designated hitter.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. The pitch. In the air, left field. Jimenez raging back towards the wall. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second.
The first baseman, number 23, Josh Bell.
Josh Bell at the plate now. Runners on first and third, 2 away. On the ground. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Picks himself up at RBI. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Brett Phillips digs in for the Guardians. On the ground, right side. A dive, he's got it. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
Excellent stop right there. He wants to take it himself, waves the pitcher off, and continues to run into the dugout.
Back here in Cleveland, top 6. Here's Miguel Andujar. Next offering is in for a strike. The wide to kick the pitch. Stays alive. The wind and the pitch. Right side. Oh, he gloves it. Got him. Great play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Now batting, the third baseman, Josh Young.
So up next, Josh Young. And now he steps off the rubber. Two now. Ground ball to the right side. Bell takes it to the bag. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Now batting, the second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
So 2 down now, and here is Nick Madrigal. Good contact guy, good defender. Lifted in the air, out to left. Number 38 drifts towards it and puts the squeeze on that one. And that'll do it. 7, 8, 9, 2 up in the home half of the inning. Guardians 3 and the White Sox 1. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Michael Fulmer. And his job is to collect quick outs and keep his team within striking distance.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and we get a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Welcome back, and here's the catcher, Gary Sanchez. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Leading off,
Number 38 will hit next.
the left fielder, number 38.
The pitch. That misses off the outside edge. Movement in the bullpen. Dominic Leone getting ready to go. Sanchez gets his lead at first with nobody out. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. Really not a pitch you want to swing at if you don't have to, because it's almost impossible to hit anything that far inside with any type of authority. That one tied him up, but still able to guide it into the outfield somehow.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Gabriel Arias. Double play ball to second. Good feed. That's 1. On to first, double play.
Now
Really
batting,
nice double play
third
turn
baseman,
right there, and it all
Humphrey.
started with that sweet glove flip on the feed to second. You know, these middle infielders, they spend a lot of time honing that glove work, so it just becomes like second nature. I think you also have to have a really good glove that's broken in, that's not too large, so that you can have a feel for that baseball and be able to flip it like you're barehanded.
How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal, because if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, he can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here.
Corners are occupied with 2 down. Next offering in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
And a 3-2. And that one handled. Sends it to first. And that is the inning. Guardians strand a couple, but they still lead it 3-1. Here in Cleveland, top of inning number 7, leading off, Romy Gonzalez. On a line out towards center. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. 1 away.
Up next for the White Sox, the center fielder,
Luis Robert now. The wind of the pitch. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his
Up next
bat
is Chicago.
stays in the zone
The left
on
fielder,
plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Robert leads off first with 1 away. At the plate, Eloy Jimenez. Robert on the go. Sanchez throws. Too late. Stolen base.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
That one the other way. That's a base hit. They won't risk the send. Runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
James Karinchak comes on now. 25th appearance of the year for him.
Number 99, James Karinchak.
And now here is Jorge Soler. And there's a ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The 2-1. And fouled off.
Everyone here understands just how quickly things could change.
And a pitch. And a swing and a miss. 2 out.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
2 outs. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Next offering is fouled back. The 2-2 now. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That's out number 3.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Alfonso Velasquez. And he'll do his best to keep this close.
Velasquez.
And welcome back. Now here is Patrick Conley. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
The next pitch misses. Now 3-1. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
And now the DH, Shohei Ohtani.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
The 1-1.
Counting 2-1.
Righty to the plate. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Low throw, and he can't take it out. And the right-hander deals. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Now 1 away.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Man at second. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Line drive, base hit right field. The throw in. It's offline, and he scores. And they're up by 3.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Man at first. And stepping in is the speedy Brett Phillips. Lays down a bunt to the right side. Rizzo. Off balance feed. There's one. And he'll keep it for just the one.
Now batting,
Gary
catcher,
Sanchez at the
Gary
plate.
Sanchez.
Phillips runs. Pitch misses. Throws. Save. That's a stolen base.
2 outs is a great time to try to steal second, especially when you have a guy with some wheels on first. Defense probably knew it was coming, but figured we better focus on trying to get this hitter out.
Runner goes again. Pitch misses. Out at third. And that ends the inning. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 4-1. Back now at Progressive Field. All set for the start of the inning. And here is Anthony Rizzo. On the ground right side. And that's just foul. Karinchak, he's known as a reliever that excels in really tough situations. Those high leverage spots. It seems like he's at his best in these situations. And obviously the ability to get the strikeout factors in. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And Duhar.
Righty delivers. The punch out there. 2 away now. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Now the third baseman, Josh Young. Right-handed reliever. On a line, base hit.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Maybe a little out front of the pitch right there, but he squared it up pretty good, and he kept it inside the line. And just a really nice job on the other side by the defense to hold that to a long single.
And he deals. Stays alive. Young off of first with 2 away. Next one misses, and it's 3-2.
Yeah, there's certain guys that expect to come in
right through there, got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it. So a man left for the White Sox, and this is still a 4-1 game. Dominic Leone into the game. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Dominic Leone.
Back here at the ballpark, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the power hitting catcher, Gary Sanchez. The mental approach is a big factor too, isn't it?
Yeah, Boog, it is. And, you know, for each guy, it can be a little different. Some people consciously work on focusing, slowing things down, breathing techniques. And then there's some players that are just natural and they just seem to be more composed and less excitable.
Number 38.
And up next for Cleveland, number 38. A lot of times with relievers, they just like to get amped up and they're not really looking to try and slow it down, right? They're just trying to get hyper.
Yeah, and perhaps make that hitter a little hyper and make him more aggressive. And that way, when they put a wrinkle, change speeds, he's out in front just a little bit.
Here comes a pitch. And that skips in the dirt and just hacking like you used to.
Yeah, kind of same just like that, yeah.
Up the middle, Gonzalez handles. Throws to first. 2 up, 2 down.
The batter, number 13. Second baseman, Gabriel.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's going to be Gabriel Arias. Hit softly on the ground to third. On to first. That is the inning. The Guardians go down in order as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Here comes Emmanuel Clase out of the bullpen. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Number 48, Emmanuel.
Back here in Cleveland. And now the shortstop, Romy Gonzalez. Kicks and deals. He swings and fouls one off. And a pitch. And a foul ball. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Bounce to the right side. Tosses to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out front. Rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed to do.
So digging in, Luis Robert. On the ground right side. Bell steps on the bag. White Sox down to their final out.
Now batting, left fielder,
Eloy Jimenez steps to the plate for the White Sox. Next offering clips the zone count even at 2.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that guys have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Next one just misses, and it's 3-2. Got him. And that'll do it.
I'd say these guys really needed to win this game today. It pushed them over the top to win the series, which is great. But when you go on the road, going into some hostile territory, you want to have a lot of confidence, and you want to be feeling really good about how you're playing, as well as to your left and your right, your teammates, that they're on track as well.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.